Hi guys, and welcome to the Waist Cincher. So for the next 12 weeks, we are going to be doing these week by week exercises, progressing more and more weight for our back, chest, upper body workouts. So our waist appears smaller and our upper body gets stronger. So let's get straight into the workout. See you then.
So first things first, we're going to start with knee drives for 30 seconds. So keep the pressure up. We're going to start with one leg and we're coming down, keeping the core strong, chest up. Keep breathing. We've got 10 seconds left. And then we're going to go into the other side now. And now we're going to get into squat in and out. So start with your legs hip width apart. Come down, jump, touch the floor and back up. If you do need to modify this, then you can take out the jump and just come down and then up. And then we're going to get into a high knee stick. So this is a high knee, and then on the third high knee, we're going to stick for a second and come back into the high knees. 1, 2, hop. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Now we're going to get into high knees modified. So we're going to do the steps. Since it's week 1, we're going to start off cool. And now we're going to get into our star jump. So the star jumps we did in school, start with your legs shoulder width apart and you jump out, swinging your arms up and down as you jump in and out. The main thing with this is to keep your core tight, as this is a full body workout. And then you've got a 30 seconds rest, grab a drink, just little sips if you are gonna have water. Please do not sit down, just take steps, like walk a little bit or stand still, but please don't sit down. And get yourself prepared to get back in. So now we're going to start off with the workout, and the first one is on our fronts, and we're going to get into a lower back extension. So this in the name is good for your lower back, and then we're going to superset it with plank twists. So you start off facing the ground, coming up with your hands behind your head, coming up and hold, keeping your feet on the ground, core tight, chest up as you come up. And when you do come up, tighten your glutes, your thighs on each one, and remember to breathe. And now we're going to come onto a plank twist, so onto your forearms and twisting. If you can't twist and stay up, then you can do a modified plank and just stay static. Make sure to keep your glutes down, don't have your bum sticking up. And now we've got 15 seconds break to catch yourself, and we're going to get into Supermans. So this again is on your front, and we're going to superset it with plank twists. So start on your front, arms outstretched, legs outstretched, and come up, tighten, back down, release. Up, tighten, down, release. And this is great for your upper body, it's great for your legs, your core, especially your back. So we're working everything with this exercise. And then we're going to superset it with the plank twist again. Forearms down, glutes down, and twist over. Like I said, you can do the modified static, and if you can't do the static, you can lean on your knees and just make sure you're keeping your upper body up. And we're on to our next break, and we're gonna finish with crunch rotations for this set. So coming up from the crunch and twisting to one elbow to the opposite knee and back up again. And try not to pull your head up, just let your hands be set behind your head but guiding to kind of keep your neck set. You don't have to rush, we're almost there. Keep going, and we're done. And we're gonna go into our plank twist onto our front. Let's go. And now we're getting into our second 30-second rest, and we're gonna get into our set 2. So like I said, take water, wipe your brow, just to catch your breath and get yourself ready to get into the next set. So we're gonna do a prone pull now, which is on our front again. And we're gonna be outstretching our arms and pulling back. And make sure your shoulder blades you're trying to get them to touch. That is the movement we're aiming for. So this is working your back. And as you can see, arms are tensed, back is tensed as I'm coming back. Make sure you keep your feet up as well off the ground. Tighten your glutes, tighten your core so you can stay up. And we're just moving the arms forward and back. Beautiful. Keep going. And we're gonna get into the plank twists. Don't give up on me. Remember why you're doing this. Remember your goal. Say it to yourself when it gets hard, and please remember to breathe as you're doing each exercise. And we're done. So we're gonna get into the next exercise, which is going to be a tricep dip. And the movement here is having your arms planted and moving as if you're pushing the ground away. The aim is to keep the arms tensed, and you're moving from your elbows up and down. So your tricep muscles are really getting worked with this exercise. This is a modified tricep dip, and as we go on, you'll be able to keep your legs further and further away from your body till you can eventually have them straight. And we're going to get into the plank twists. So make sure core is engaged. I'm going to go in with the plank twists. Keep pushing, don't give up, you can get this done. This is bringing you exactly where you're trying to be. And we're done. That's your 50-second break. You've earned it. And we're gonna get into a glute bridge next. So we're gonna be on our backs. So let's get started. And we're gonna be pushing up from our glutes up to the sky, making sure your glutes are engaged, keeping your arms by your side. You've got this, just keep pushing up. You can even touch your glutes as well so you can feel the muscle contract as you come up. And when you get up to the top, just exhale, exhale, breathe in. And we're gonna get into the plank twist now. Push it, you can do it. Don't give up on me. Don't give up on yourself, keep pushing. Each go of the plank means that you're one step closer to hitting that goal that you've set. That's the reason why you got this program, why you're doing it. So just keep going, we're almost done. And that's your 30 seconds. Get into our lower back press up with the plank twist superset. So we're going to start on our fronts and coming up with our arms, pushing the ground away to stretch out our lower back. And if this is also working your arms as well. So don't rush through this, just take easy movements up and easy movements back down. Don't drop to the ground, just everything is controlled. Breathe in and push it out. And now we're gonna get into the plank twists. Now we're gonna get into a reverse snow angel. So same thing on our front, and you're spreading your arms back like you're doing a snow angel in the snow. And keep your core tight so you can keep your body up. And you can keep your eyes facing forward. Legs up, and just bring your arms back and forth. Remember to breathe. You can get this done. And then we're going to get into the plank twists. So lying on your side, knees bent, and you're coming up into your core. So you can even look at your abs so you know what is happening with your movements. And you're coming up, breathe, and you release. And then we're gonna do the other side. So come over to your other side and do the exact same movement, straight into your core. And your hand behind your head is a guide just to keep your neck set, and you're not gonna be pushing your head forward with your hand. So just keep going, you're almost done, and we're almost through with the first set. And now we're gonna do a plank hold. So this is the static plank, and we're gonna do a hold for 30 seconds. Keep your glutes down, so it's not up in the air. Keep your whole body tight and concentrate on breathing through. And you're done. So that's a 60-second rest. We've now done the first set of exercises, and we're gonna repeat this for another round, and then we are done. You've earned it, and we're gonna get into the next round in a few seconds. So we are getting into our lower back extension again for the round 2, facing down, hands behind your back, and then we're going to do the plank twist after. Let's go. So lower back extension, facing down, hands behind your head, making sure to keep your whole core tight. That's what's going to be bringing you up, your core. That's where you're getting your strength from. Keeping your arms tight, your legs, your glutes. As you come up on the exhale and breathe out on the down. So at the top, we're going to breathe out, and at the bottom, breathe in. And now it's going to be the plank twists. So as before, keeping the forearms planted to the floor. This is where you're getting your strength from. Just keep pushing, you can do this. And now we're getting to the rest, well earned, into the second set for our Supermans. Let's get straight into it. So up and down, up and down, facing down. Contracted, everything. We're using all of our bodies to make sure. So make sure your whole core, everything is tight. On the top, make sure your feet are off the ground. You're doing perfect, halfway done. we're going to be doing our plank twists. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 15 seconds rest. And now into our crunch rotations, just as before, elbow to knee. Let's go. In, breathe out. Breathe it out. You can do this. Just don't stop. Just tell yourself, I'm not gonna stop until it's done. And now into our plank twists. We are almost there. 5, 4, 3, and you're done. And next we're going to be our 30-second rest, which means we're getting into our next section of exercises. To our prone pull with the plank twist superset. Let's go. And now our plank twists. And now we're doing our 15-second rest. And we're getting into our tricep dip. So like I said before, arms is where you're getting the strength from. So you're pushing through your elbows to activate your triceps. And now the plank twist. Again, our abs are going to be looking fire. And now we're back to our glute bridge. Arms on the floor, eyes up. And make sure that your feet are planted into the floor, and you're driving through your ankles up through your knees and bringing your bum up to the top and down. Don't let it touch the floor, and down. Even though it's coming down, don't let your bum actually touch the ground. You want complete activation. And back to our plank twist. Almost done. Lower back press up now. So we go up, and we're aiming to work our lower backs. So push up, keeping your hips to the floor as much as you can, and back down. And now we're getting into our good old plank twists. Starting in our reverse no angel with the plank twists. Keep your eyes looking forward. You're almost done now. And remember to aim for your shoulder blades to touch. That's the movement we're going to be focusing on. And then plank twists. And that is our 15-second break. And now for our side crunches. Just keeping your arm that's on the floor planted, as that's your support, and crunching into your abs with the knees bent. And don't pull your head, like I mentioned, don't pull your neck. It's just the hand at the back of the head is just for support. 10 seconds left. And done, and we're gonna go over to the other side straight away. No break, and start. This is your last one, so make it the best one you've done so far. This is your last push. into our final plank. So this is our final exercise before the cool down. Let's get started. And you're 4 seconds away and you are done. So you can rest now. We're about to have a nice rest and then get into our cool down, just so that your body can cool down correctly. And on our hands and knees, we're going to be getting into our cat-cow. So in a tabletop with your hands and knees on the floor, and then you're going to be starting with your cat-cow. So this is your cow pose and your cat, making sure to breathe, just making sure that your mind and your body are connected. So breathe on the in and you have 20 seconds left. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now we're going to get into our cobra pose. So this pose is to stretch out our core. So you start off with your hands on the floor and then you bring your hips forward, pushing up with your arms. And just stay in that position and keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And next we're going to get into our child's pose. So we're going to start in our cobra and then throw our hips back and have your arms outstretched as far as you can. Knees spread and just stay in this position. Think of something that you let go in this exercise. And we are coming to a close. Thank you for joining, and I'll see you in the next video.